with Whitney. It's me, Whitney, and I am exactly 1 week out from surgery. Actually, this time next week, I will be done with surgery and that mountain will be behind me, and I cannot wait. So, listen, if you love my channel, Mountain Climbers, and you're inspired by the stories that are shared and my journey, and it gives you hope that you'll make it to the top of your mountain, then I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you'll know when there's new mountain climber videos and episodes and new From Mountain to More with me. I would just love for you to be a part of my mountain climbers community and for us to climb our mountains together. So, like I said, 1 week out from surgery, and this week is just a week to prepare and get everything in order, get all my I's dotted and my T's crossed before the big day. So, today, I should say last night. Last night was my last time to take ibuprofen indefinitely. So that's pretty tough because not only does ibuprofen help the inflammation in my sinuses, it also helps my psoriatic arthritis. So that's going to be a little rough, but I'll just power through because you do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. And that's always been my motto and mantra that I've lived by. I can't let my disease define me, I will define my disease. So that has been tough, but hey, I'll get through it like I always do with God's strength. And today, I had to get my COVID test scheduled. And if you have not had a sedative procedure yet, then this is something you might not know. When you have a sedative procedure, you have to have a COVID test done. And it's a strange world we're living in. Usually you just get one of those calls a few days before your surgery from the surgery team wanting to know your history, the medicines you take, and your allergies. Well, now you have to get a COVID test. And not only do you have to get it a couple of days before your surgery, you have to isolate afterwards. So I will be getting my COVID test Saturday evening. And then from that time until my surgery, I have to isolate and I cannot be around anyone. So that will definitely be interesting. I did get my CT results back from the test I took last Wednesday. And I told you guys with how I was feeling, I thought it might not be such a good image. It might show a lot of inflammation and just thickening and just a lot of just not so good stuff up in there. And I was right. It's not looking good up there. It's actually a hot mess. But that's what the surgery is for, and God's going to use it in mighty ways. And I do truly believe that it's going to be used as one step closer to my ultimate healing. And I got a sign of that truth today. So it was really cool. My best friend, she came over and she brought her little baby girl who is a rainbow baby and a miracle because I had to miss her birthday party because I can't be around large crowds, especially before my surgery. So she came and she sat on my back porch, thank goodness for screen doors. So she was able to sit on my porch and I was able to stay inside with the door closed and we were able to visit. And she came over so I could give her daughter Callie's birthday gift so she can open it. But little did I know, my friend Danielle had a surprise for me. So I don't know exactly when she started feeling led to do this, but she felt led that she needed to get a prayer cloth anointed for me for my surgery. And she prayed about it, when would be the best time, and she really wanted our pastor Cal to pray over it. But as a lot of you know, my pastor has had a lot of health issues of late, dealing with something called Bell palsy, and So he's climbing his own mountain right now, but we're believing and we're praying that he's going to be healed, and we know he will be. And when he gets back behind the pulpit, he's going to be on fire like he never has before. But Danielle just would have really loved for him to be there to pray for me when she got this cloth anointed. And, she prayed to God. She said, you know my heart. I would love for him to be there to pray over it. But I don't know how that's going to happen. If it's meant to be God, then you work that out. So Sunday morning, the service was amazing. The Spirit just really came down at Rubyville. And when Danielle felt led, she went up to her assistant pastor, Brian, to ask him to anoint a prayer cloth for me and have prayer for my upcoming surgery. What she did not know is that while she was walking up to go talk to Brian about getting this cloth anointed, walking behind her was Pastor Cal and his wife Candy for Pastor Cal to get anointed. So while Danielle was getting this cloth anointed, Pastor Cal was there praying, waiting for his turn to get anointed. And so what Danielle prayed for happened. And she said after they were done praying, she turned around and there was Pastor Cal, and she said she just started bawling because it was exactly what she had prayed for. God heard her prayers and worked in this miraculous way to open these doors for my precious pastor to be able to pray for me, even if he didn't know he was praying for me. And I just think it's the coolest thing ever. So here is this prayer cloth. Let me open it out. So like my church says, the power is not in the oil. The power is in who we're praying to, Jesus, who's going to give me this miracle. And, this is just a symbol of what God's going to do for me. And I truly believe that this surgery, like I said, is a key and one step closer to my complete healing. And I'm praying it, I'm believing it, and I'm asking for you guys to pray and believe that too. And I cannot wait to see what God's going to do, what doors he's going to open, the miracles he's going to give me. Guys, I'm almost there. And I cannot wait for the spectacular views that's going to be waiting for me on top of the mountain. So, all right, until next time.